Back at it again, and we've got to talk about Nikki Haley and the train wreck that she is. Once again, I do apologize about my voice, all right? Hopefully it'll come back sometime soon. But anyway, bear with me. In the meantime, in between time, like I said, we're going to be talking about Nikki Haley and the train wreck that she has become. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. But before we talk about Nikki, we got somebody else to talk about too. Let's dive in.
Now, some candidates have been hitting the stump more than others ahead of these caucuses. Vivek Ramaswamy leading the charge with 239 campaign events in 94 different counties.
Sheesh. 239 events, 94 counties. Ron DeSantis is at 99 events and 57. Nikki Haley, 51 and 30. Wow. So how in the world, and you got Trump 24 events in 19 counties. How in the world are we supposed to believe that Nikki Haley is the leader with 51 events in 30 different counties? Trump has an excuse. First off, he's up by a country mile in the polls. And second, he's got some legal issues that are totally BS, mind you, but he's got all of that to contend with as well. So I don't expect him to have a bunch of events. Okay. Nikki, on the other hand, I would expect to have this number at least where Ron DeSantis is. But my goodness, Vivek is putting in that work. Vivek is putting in work. I respect it.
In Iowa, that's even more events than Trump, Haley, and DeSantis combined. 2024 Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy joins us now. And Vivek, it's always great to have you. You are the most active candidate in Iowa, holding as many as 10 events a day. But you've stopped your TV ads. You're focusing on social. What represents a win for you in the state?
I think we're going to shatter expectations in the state, and I think that's going to be a victory. I think that's exactly the candidate who goes on to win and get the nomination every time, is the candidate who beats expectations in Iowa. You take a day like today, there's snowstorms here in northwest Iowa. Other candidates, including Nikki Haley and others, have canceled. Our events are intact, and we got a packed room right where I'm headed into right now. So that tells you exactly where the voters are. What we're seeing on the ground is a very different narrative than the one that's coming from the media about this race, which is great for us because we're going to shatter those expectations. That's going to propel me forward. And I think Iowans really reward somebody who shows up. Well, we've shown up on a scale that I think has not been seen, and I think that's going to be rewarded when actually the caucus night comes around.
You talked a little bit about the media misperceptions right now. I'm curious if the economic message for you there on the ground is also resonating in ways that maybe the media isn't explaining.
Yes. I think it absolutely is. I mean, voters here see straight through the charade of Bidenomics. They know that prices are going up. They know that interest rates and mortgage rates have gone up and their wages have remained flat. So no economic mumbo jumbo is going to get in the way of what they're actually feeling. But what they're looking for is a candidate who goes beyond just the traditional talking points to get to the root cause of how you address it. Not just drilling and fracking, but how are we going to actually cut through that regulatory red tape? How are we going to actually put the Federal Reserve in its place? Something that many candidates don't necessarily talk about, but I actually get a lot of questions about that, even from farmers and others on the ground here in Iowa. And so, again, I think that's why we're going to deliver a major surprise. Is I think a lot of these everyday caucus goers are sick and tired of politicians giving them recited planned slogans and somebody who actually speaks the truth and their own convictions. And I do think it's going to take somebody from the outside and somebody from the next generation, and that's what people are looking for.
So, Vivek, you've got a big Target truck backing up and going forward behind you. We've been talking about, you can see it right there. They can't get up the hill or something. We've been talking about Boeing this morning and remarking that even in the midst of this latest.
I am happy that he touched on, the rehearsed kind of speeches, because he does have an element to him that seems a lot more genuine than like a Nikki Haley, obviously, who we've touched on before. And of course, we're about to get into once again. Even a Ron DeSantis, like it almost seems rehearsed, right? And in the case of Nikki Haley, I would be willing to bet that it is most definitely rehearsed, right? You saw her backtrack on the whole Civil War question and try to come out and answer it differently afterwards. And it's just like, you should be able to answer that question the first time you're asked. Like, that's, but anyway, so allegedly Nikki Haley and her team canceled her Iowa event that she had planned. Now, some people are speculating that it wasn't canceled due to snow, because that was the whole narrative. They canceled it due to snow, and as you saw there, because Vivek is there as well, and he went through all of his events. He went to all of his events. Didn't cancel any of them, but we'll get into that here shortly. But Nikki Haley canceled hers, and I want you guys to see this clip, and let me know your thoughts. Check it out.
You look around me, technically this is an event that was supposed to start in the last few minutes, and of course it's empty. You've got empty chairs, stuff packed up in the corner, and signs just hanging on the wall. The only way you'd know that Nikki Haley was supposed to be here, they canceled this event just a few minutes ago. You look around me, technically this is an event that was supposed to start in the last few minutes.
This is an event that was supposed to start in the last few minutes. So it was supposed to start at 9, I guess, apparently. That's what time it says right there.
The last few minutes, and of course it's empty. You've got empty chairs, stuff packed up in the corner, and signs just hanging on the wall. The only way you'd know that Nikki Haley was supposed to be here, they canceled this event just a few minutes ago.
They canceled the event just a few minutes ago. So right before the event started, they canceled. And anybody notice anything here? Or the lack of something? The lack of butts in seats? I'm just saying. Look at that. Empty. Completely empty. And we're supposed to believe that Nikki Haley is gaining on Trump. Ooh. Ooh. Nikki Haley's gaining on Trump. Man, get out of here with that BS narrative. That's a load of crap. Gaining on who? Nobody talks about Nikki Haley. Nobody even mentions Nikki Haley. I've never seen her name being mentioned on social media. I've never had any type of discussion with a Nikki Haley supporter. Man, stop it with this crap. Stop it. It's a load of crap. But meanwhile, Vivek was out going to all of his events, and the Nikki Haley team said that allegedly they canceled due to the snow. I think they canceled for other reasons personally. But what do y'all think?
Campaigns are canceling events today, not us. We have multiple events planned across Northwest Iowa. We're keeping them intact. If you can't handle the snow, you can't handle Xi Jinping. That's what I would say. I love this process. The best part of it is meeting the voters across the state. So we're going to Woodbury County. We're going to Sioux City right now with an event that's going to start soon. For people seeing this across the state, keep coming out to the events. We're actually going to keep them intact. I know Nikki Haley and others couldn't handle it. Well, let them do it their way. We're doing it our way. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys today. The Iowa caucus is on January 15th. We take it seriously. We respect this process. And you know what? It's amazing how the mainstream media is trying to paint one narrative of this race. I consider it now bordering on a level of election interference in this GOP caucus right here in Iowa. Don't let them get away with it. I'm the most censored candidate in this race, but it's not up to them, and I don't report to them. I report to you, the people of this country, and it starts right here in Iowa. And so you look outside, you know, we're entering the beginning of the snowstorm. It's bad, but it's not that bad. I mean, I think we're going to be fine. Ray, you want to say hi to everybody? You don't have to look our way. We got a good bus driver here, so he's going to keep us safe, and we're going to do this. And let's man up a little bit.
Let's man up a little bit. Hey, so yeah, as you saw there, Vivek was out and about on the roads. Here's another clip.
You guys know Congressman King. He's a patriot who cares about this country. And when Steve endorsed me,
So clearly the snow is coming down, right? But Vivek is still out doing what he said he was going to do. And that is something that I can, respect, especially in today's time when you have a lot of people that promise you everything and give you absolutely nothing. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Nikki Haley's team really canceled because of the snow? Or do you think they canceled because of the embarrassment? Nobody showed up. Let me know. I think when voters show up to vote here shortly, I think it's going to be interesting to see where Vivek falls, because I've made no secret about it. Vivek is my number 2, right? Trump is always number 1, in terms of, politics, right? Not in my life. But in politics, Trump is my guy, right? And he's basically all of your guy. I've read through the comments. But 2028, I would take Vivek. I will take Vivek. I wouldn't even be mad about a Vivek being VP. Now, does he move the needle in terms of being a VP, like bringing people over? That's yet to be determined. I think how well he does in Iowa and New Hampshire and everything, I think that will determine if he's VP worthy. I think he should do better than Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis, personally. That's just me personally. How do you guys feel? Where are you guys ranking all of them? Let me know in the comment section. How are you guys ranking Trump, Nikki, Ron, and Vivek? Obviously, Chris Christie, he's not even in the discussion. I mean, if you want to rank Chris Christie, go ahead, all right? But where are you guys ranking them? Let me know in the comment section. Give me your 1 through 5 list in the comments. But I also want to show you guys this, because this is another reason why I don't see Nikki as being the guy, well, the woman, whatever. Because it's proven she's a liar. This chick, listen, I'm trying to be nice here and be a little polite, but I don't think she doesn't really, I feel like she's too focused on trying to think about what the establishment wants her to say, right? Trying to overthink things, and she's not even answering questions like being Nikki, and maybe she's not capable of answering these type of questions regardless, but I don't know. But y'all check out this clip and you let me know your thoughts.
So Governor DeSantis is hitting you for claiming the retirement age is, quote, way too low. He said, quote, I don't know why she's saying that. So are you saying that? Where do you stand?
I have never once said that.
Well, wait. In Bloomberg interview.
Yes, she has, and he's about to expose her.
You said anyone who says they'll leave America bankrupt, Social Security will go bankrupt, Medicare will, so we don't touch anyone's retirement, but go to people like my kids in their 20s and tell them the rules haven't changed. Change the retirement age to reflect life expectancy.
Yes.
So Governor DeSantis.
Yes, but you just said no. You've never said that. Literally, not even 15 seconds.
This is hitting you for claiming the retirement age is, quote, way too low. He said, quote, I don't know why she's saying that. So are you saying that? Where do you stand?
I have never once said that.
Well, wait.
I have never once said that. And she clearly did. So, like, I don't know, man. Then you have the whole Civil War thing, and it's just like, yo, she's becoming like Ron DeSantis at this point, just an absolute sinking ship. Like, the tiny bit of momentum that she had there for a second has just straight down the toilet. The more that she talks, it's just straight in the crowd, which makes sense why, the establishment allegedly, right? Gotta say allegedly wants her. Is propping up Nikki now, right? First off, I think it's just to appease us, because a lot of Republicans are angry, and rightfully so. So they want to, in my humble opinion, allegedly appease us by giving us a Republican, right? But she's no Republican. Not a true Republican. Not in the sense that, not in the way that I understand it as, right? Not at all. Not at all. She's a Biden light. That's what she is. That is Nikki Biden right there. But as always, you guys let me know your thoughts, your opinions about all of this in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.